faculty members from Kolkata, our revered seniors from Mumbai, from Chandigarh, our counterparts from Bihar Ophthalmological Society here, my senior colleagues, my teachers, members of the local governance committee, members of the trade delegates, member of media and electronic channels, ladies and gentlemen, my younger brothers and sisters, and would-be ophthalmologists. I first of all thank my parents who have made me capable enough to be acceptable by you. I also thank my wife, Dr. Bharti, and my two sons, Dr. Vibhuti and Nimesh, who have endured my frequent and long absence from home. Dr. Bharti Kashyap, she is a pillar of strength. She loves to throw challenges, and I love to meet them. Friends, practicing is not merely writing out prescriptions or performing operations. It also involves the reception, the dialogue, the understanding and the care of the patients and attendants and know-how. I owe all these to my mentor, my father, late Professor Dr. V.P. Kashyap. I am also thankful to our colleagues who have reposed their faith in me and unanimously selected me for the highest post of this august body. Very few people are aware that the Jharkhand Ophthalmological Society was first formed in 1996 under the then undivided Bihar with 13 ophthalmologists of party in attendance. Well, some of our peers had suggested that the organization begin as a program of the society. Others recommended Jharkhand Ophthalmological Society. The choice finally was Jharkhand Ophthalmological Society to give the wider ambit with the formation of a separate state becoming inevitable. It held 2 meetings and discussions about the laws and bylaws. Later, the organization remained mostly inactive. However, after the formation of the separate state in 2000, provided the necessary impetus, as on 7 June 2001 it was unanimously decided to have our own state-level ophthalmological society. The president and secretary were also elected. Ranchi took the lead to get the society registered under the Society Registration Act. I served as an honorary secretary of the Unified Bihar Ophthalmological Society and Jharkhand Ophthalmological Society at the same time. I was swiftly raising boulders on the shoulders for a better society for the newly formed state of Jharkhand. I had to do a lot of communication and I strongly felt the need for a directory listing addresses, telephone numbers, email IDs of all our fellow ophthalmologists to facilitate the quick interaction. It is still needed today. You may not be computer savvy, but internet and individual emails are not only desirable but essential for the growth. I am talking about the unity. For the doctors, IMA is the biggest platform. There are other platforms to cater the requirements of the other professionals. Recently, we have begun to coordinate the other professional bodies for our welfare and well-being of society at large. Bar Council, Chamber of Commerce, drug associations are few to name them. You cannot fight in battle alone. Let us be together and help other professionals also when they need us. Some words about changing scenario. Eye treatment scenario is fast changing. I have witnessed and practiced from intracatheter extraction without stitches to extraction with stitches to ECC to ECC IOL, to paper emulsification, to smaller and smaller incision surgery, to core phaco, and every step of such operations are changing the new concepts and the new medicines. We have to keep pace with it, and the easiest mode of learning is through conferences. Individually, a person may not be part with his techniques, but in conferences, one has got no hesitation in doing so. Solo practice is not new now, but practice with partners is a newer concept and is working fine with like-minded people. Blanket camps and IOL camps has also changed. Operations in the base hospital, phaco or SSS with IOL and reimbursements are changes. The RSP ward has also changed the concept with people with BPL cards. Reimbursement to be paid for a Sat Bimari is a great achievement of the present government, which includes eye element also, which was not there. It is a goal for the growing numbers of people who are poor. LASIK laser entered our state quite late, but is doing well with great demands and new machines. NABH, National Accreditation Board for Healthcare and Healthcare Providers. I am happy to tell you that our state has an NABH accredited hospital, and that happens to be an eye hospital. There is no second hospital so far which is NABH accredited. This is something to be proud of. Quality works always entails high-end cost. At the same time, we also remember that we have all learned from poor patients and we owe them their degrees. We all must have a window for the poor and the needy. OPDs once a week for the poor people would suffice at the time being. High machines, yes, there is no end to high machines, and the new versions has a maximum life of probably 5 years. It is the expertise of the sales capability of the different companies who convince you about purchasing a new machine. Way back in 1996, I was almost convinced about the LASIK laser, but the problem was the space. I put the same money for building a new hospital. The erected hospital happens to be the biggest in this part of India with any certification. And I hope all of you know the life they are building. Yes, I mean that the purchase of equipment should be judicious, since you have certain other social responsibilities. One should not forget that you will be requiring after-sales services and other related aspects for which you are totally dependent on the company people. One single part may cost you 1/10 of the purchase value of the machine. Hence, all capital additions to existing P&L should be carefully planned. You may not become the first to start or purchase the latest, but try and keep pace with the latest established trends. I must speak to you first about the faculty staff. We have already represented to the Chief Minister for the visitation of paramedical staff so that they can be lawfully drafted for patient care in hospitals and nursing homes. Already paramedical staff are rendering valuable services in patient assessment, patient care, OT assisting, refraction to glass checking, screening of patients for cataract, investigation for different eye diseases, and preventive eye care. They go even beyond, as many of them are trained for the instruments and equipment maintenance. We have to give them some space. Engaging paramedical staff can enhance its practice, and there will be a win-win situation for both of us. Paramedicals should be registered and their work should be defined and recognized. A paramedical council is also in the pipeline and we expect good results. Friends, we must talk about the Medical Protection Act, which is the need of the day. In association with the SJCCI, that is Chamber of Commerce, Hospital Association of Jharkhand, Bar Council of Jharkhand, Junior Teacher Association and IMA Jharkhand, we have drafted a Medical Protection Act held by Dr. Bharti in line with the Andhra Pradesh Act and submitted it to the government to an act to protect hospitals and nursing homes, medical practitioners, nursing and paramedical staff, and students and all other engaged in healthcare. the aim is to stop violence and damage to property. Other legal actions may continue, but the violence should be cognitive, non-visible, and punishable. The day is not far when the Nursing Homes Act will pass. I'm talking about Nursing Homes Home Act. And you have to follow the same. In this regard, I would suggest to rise up to the project one-room chamber and OPD. I'd also suggest to be prepared to provide primary treatment in emergency cases, irrespective of patient's pain capacity. For our own benefit, Lord must do the medical and clinical audit to enhance your knowledge in your circumstances. Friends, we must keep the medical records for 3 years and lifelong for the medical cases is very important. It is a legal requirement also. At the cost of petition, I appeal to all the members to start using computers, start surfing internet, and start communicating on emails, or else you'll be left behind and left alone. Any organizer wants to fast communication, and that happens to be email. It is cheap, effective, and fast. First thing you should do now is to have your own email ID and update your address and telephone numbers to the secretary, Dr. Gupta. Look at the interactive emails of AIS, and I also appreciate the interactive emails of Bihar Ophthalmological Society. That's super. They are very effective, and it does not take much to become at par with them. I personally feel that there should be separate sessions for different groups of people, and courses should be designed to suit the specific requirement. There should be basic and advanced courses and conferences. In the end, I would like to thank all the great people who have been kind enough to sponsor our sessions. Thank you. Jai Jharkhand Ophthalmological Society. Jai Jharkhand.
बिहार ऑप्टल सोसाइटी उसके काउंटर पार्ट हम लोग आप स्टेट में भी आदान प्रदान होगा हमारी बातों का। हम लोग मेडिकल प्रोफेशन एक्ट के बारे में थोड़ा जोरदार की बात को रखेंगे। पैरामेडिकल स्टाफ के बारे में भी हम लोगों ने चर्चा की है ताकि गवर्नमेंट इस पर ध्यान दे, एक काउंसिल बने, उसका थोड़ा बड़ा हो, और अगर हम सब मिलकर काम करें तो शायद बहुत अच्छा काम कर सकेंगे। अब हम अपने साथ साथ प्राइमरी चैम्बर ऑफ कॉमर्स के लोगों को, बार काउंसिल को, सबको साथ लेकर चलना चाहते हैं ताकि हम अपने बातों को जोड़ ढंग से रख सकें।
मैं बहुत खुश हूँ कि डॉक्टर कश्यप स्टेट के प्रेसिडेंट बने हैं, और इसके पहले भी वो 6 साल सेक्रेटरी रहे, और स्टेट में जो विजन 2020 का जो टारगेट गवर्नमेंट रखा है कि इसको ब्लाइंडनेस की प्रिवेलेंस को 0.3% लाएगी, उसको वो पूरा करेंगे, क्योंकि हमारे स्टेट में जो ब्लाइंडनेस की जो दर है वो राष्ट्रीय दर से दुगनी है। राष्ट्रीय दर 0.8% है और हमारे स्टेट में 1.4% है, जिसको कि घटा करके लाना है 0.3। तो डॉक्टर कश्यप के नेतृत्व में हम लोग सब ब्लाइंडनेस की जो प्रिवेलेंस रेट है उसको कम करने में साझेदारी निभाएंगे।